Mountains are large landforms that rise prominently above their surroundings, typically with steep slopes and a confined summit area. How they were made. Mountains are primarily formed through tectonic plate movements. The Earth's crust is broken into massive puzzles called tectonic plates. When these plates collide, the land is forced upward. Types of formation. Fold mountains, formed when two plates collide and crumple, e.g., the Himalayas were formed when the Indian plate crashed into the Eurasian plate. Volcanic mountains, formed when molten rock, magma, from deep inside the earth, erupts and piles up on the surface, e.g., Mount Fuji. Block mountains, formed when faults or cracks in the Earth's crust force some blocks of rock up and others down. 2. Rivers, Nadi. A river is a natural flowing watercourse, usually fresh water, flowing towards an ocean, sea, lake, or another river. Where they come from. Rivers usually start high up in the mountains or hills. Their sources are typically melting glaciers, snowfields, or natural underground springs. Rainwater also collects in small channels that merge to form a river. How they shape the land. Driven by gravity, water flows downhill. Over thousands of years, the moving water cuts into the rock and soil, creating valleys, canyons, and plains through a process called erosion and sedimentation. 3. Trees. PED. Trees are perennial plants with an elongated stem or trunk supporting branches and leaves. They are the oldest living organisms on Earth. Where they came from. Trees evolved from simple green algae that lived in the ocean hundreds of millions of years ago. Around 400 million years ago, plants successfully moved onto land and developed deep root systems and woody trunks to grow tall and reach sunlight. How they grow. Trees create their own food through a process called photosynthesis. They take in carbon dioxide from the air, water from the soil, and sunlight to produce energy, releasing oxygen back into the atmosphere. 4. Culture, Sanskriti. Culture is not a physical object like a mountain or a tree. It is the conceptual umbrella for the social behavior, institutions, laws, beliefs, arts, customs, capabilities, and habits of human beings. Where it came from. Culture originated from the human need for survival, communication, and community. As early humans gathered in groups to hunt, protect each other, and share knowledge, they developed specific ways of doing things. How it is made. Culture is created collectively by people over generations. It adapts based on geography, e.g., people living in cold mountains wear different clothes and eat different food than people living near rivers, and is passed down through language, stories, rituals, and education. Summary table. Element. Primary source /origin, core function /importance. Mountain, tectonic plate collisions, and volcanic activity. Influences global weather, stores fresh water as ice. River. Glaciers, rain, and natural springs. Provides fresh water, creates fertile soil for farming. Tree. Evolution of land plants, 400 m plus years ago. Produces oxygen, stabilizes soil, provides habitats. Culture. Human social evolution and community living. Binds society.